how are you? Nice to see you here. If you're new here and this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. It's lovely to have you here. I'm Lucy, Her Country Living, and I'm just going to show you a really messy English cottage garden. So this is our cottage up here, and this is the side of the garden. Well, we've got two gardens. We've got one at the front, we've got one at the back, and this is the back garden. And this is Hazel. Hazel! She is our puppy. Anyway, I thought I'd show you the garden because we had this built, this monstrosity that I do actually really love. It's just super modern, you know. And we went with that because it's just like a complete contrast to the cottage. It's a total mess now at the moment because it's not finished. But anyway, obviously a lot of building work went on, and that means there's a lot of mess in the garden, as you can see. And things just got, yeah, it's a mess. And Hazel's eating, I don't even know what she's eating half the time, her Labradors. But the other day, these blew down, and this is our neighbour's cottage, this bit here. And so, yeah, he's quite an elderly gentleman, and so he doesn't keep his garden, as you can see, and I really want to take over the garden. I might actually offer in the summer if I have time. I've got to do ours, but I might offer to see if he'll let me do some of his, because it's just so sweet and it could be so nice. But anyway, our fence blew down, so we've got to get a new fence up. Hazel's been a very good girl, haven't you? And she's not gone over there. There are electrical wires almost like preventing her going in, I guess, which lead up to his garage, which is our version of this basically. So in ours we've got a laundry room, we've got John's office, and over there's like books. I don't even know, you can see over here are books and things like that. Yeah, it's a total mess at the moment. It's got things in for the cottage that need to go in, but yeah, we're getting there. So that's the garden, and I just wanted to know if you've got any ideas of what I could do in this space, because it's just depressing me, if I'm being honest, and I would love to get it tidy and just a bit more organised. So obviously the washing line's not there all the time. It's just there because we don't have anywhere to store it right now, so we've just literally left it out all winter. And I was thinking of having a seating area. I don't really know where. I was possibly thinking down here. So this section here, which is also a total mess, I was thinking of, it's going to be a huge job, but maybe either topping up the gravel or removing the gravel, and then having a bit more of a seating area in here. These are bricks from a radiator in the cottage that we've no longer got use for, so they'll be going soon. But yeah, not really sure what to do. Oh, so if anyone's got any ideas, let me know. This is the only section of the garden that I am comfortable with and I am happy landscaping and know what I want to do. So this section over here is flowers and herbs. So it's kind of all mushed up and dug up and a bit, you know, trodden on and sat on, because we had to have, you can kind of see it here in the ground, pipework put in to go up to the outdoor utility room. So that destroyed the lawn, which is sort of growing back, but I'm going to have to reseed that again when spring comes around and the frost's gone. I was thinking over here of having, in this section here, like raised beds put in so I could grow vegetables and things like that. And then I was thinking of having like a little shed over there. Well, we're going to have a water butt there, so the shed wouldn't really be able to go there actually, now that I've said that. I don't know. I don't really want to be putting a shed in there, so maybe I could just put like some like little storage section in here. Oh gosh, I don't know. I am feeling quite overwhelmed by all of it. So anyway, let's look at something that I do enjoy doing, which is planting flowers and bulbs. They're spring bulbs. They're actually ones that I just had randomly in a basket, and my mother-in-law came over and she helped me plant up some bulbs that I had just lying around. I have some others somewhere. I think it might be on my potting bench. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go inside and make myself a cup of tea now because I haven't had anything, and it is nearly 1:30. Gosh, it's dark in here. I'm always going on. Gosh, look at the contrast. I'm always going, there we go. I just think the camera hadn't but I'm always going on about how oh gosh, it's just so light and airy. I think the kettle's boiled now. And yeah, anyway, yeah, 1:30, haven't had anything. John got up, got Tabitha up, and I had a lie-in, and he did actually bring me some breakfast, which was nice. I had some fruit and some eggs, and no tea because my tea went cold because I fell back to sleep. But anyway, he's gone swimming with Tabitha, which is nice. And I've just had a slow morning, having a shower. I just did an Instagram story you might or might not have seen. If not, I'll pop it in my highlights. It's a baby blanket that I crocheted for Tabitha. Sorry, that's the dishwasher. It's a baby blanket that I crocheted for Tabitha and that I've just finished. So toddler blanket, I guess. Here you can see, I'm just coming out here because Hazel, look. Hazel, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, she always just walks through my bulbs and stuff like that. Hazel, I've just told everyone you don't go in there. Come here, madam. Come here. Hazel. Hazel, come here. You are showing me up. Come on. I'm going in to get some treats. Do you want some treats? Hazel, do you want treaties? Do you want treaties? Come on then. Goodness me. How embarrassing. After I was just like, she doesn't go in our neighbour's garden. She's such a good girl. Gosh, and then, you know, there she is in the garden. Right, let's get her back in. Hazel! Come on! The only thing she comes for when I call her now is the shaking of the treats. And then obviously, where is she? I have to give her one. Right, I'm going to shut that because I cannot keep on. She's got toys everywhere. Right, I'm going to have some tea, then we can go and sit down and have a proper catch up. Hi, there we are. Oh, so this room needs a tidy. It's the dining room and I need to tidy it. There's just stuff everywhere. It's John's, my purse, if anyone wanted to know what my purse looks like. Sophie Allpot flowery one. But I thought it might be nice just to come in here, have a cup of tea, which is very, very hot, and just have a little catch up and a chat, see how you are. And I can let you know what's going on in life and I don't know, just have like a kind of catch up. So cottage is coming along really nicely. Lots of things being done. We've got new radiators going in because it's just been so cold. So that will be almost like ready for the cold snaps we're going to get next year and like at the end of this year, if that makes sense. Because some of the rooms have been going down to as cold as 13 degrees, which is just, you know, with a toddler, her lips have been going blue, and well, I mean, so have all of, you know, ours as well. So when that happens, I just feel horrific, and yeah, it's just something that's needed doing. But the ones that we've got, so I'm actually working with a company on them, and which is, you know, I'm so fortunate to do that. I really, you know, really am. But we've got the wrong ones in. We ordered them, and they are just not the right ones. So another thing there. The kitchen still needs doing. I'm genuinely embarrassed of our kitchen. I absolutely hate it and I need to get that done. But it's a case of finding a fitter. I found the most amazing company to work with and I'm really excited to get designing with them and everything, but I haven't found a fitter and it's stressing me out a bit because I think, you know, you remember that drama we had with the bathroom and oh gosh. So the bathroom's done as well, but I don't know, I just go in there now and it's like bittersweet. You know, we've got all this gorgeous Burlington bathroom product in there and, you know, I feel so blessed and so lucky to have such a nice home and be able to provide for my family in this way. But, you know, when something just gets, you know, ruined or done really, really badly and it just makes you feel kind of like really down about it. And so, yeah, that's how I kind of feel in there and I'm just kind of like, well, this isn't our forever home because it's just not big enough. I think it's difficult to gauge how large or how small someone's home is when you see it on social media or on telly or whatever. But, you know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got like a 2 up, 2 down situation going on, then a kitchen and then a bathroom. And then obviously we've built the garage outside and by no, it's a cobweb on my wall. And by no stretch of the imagination am I trying to like do a woe is me or like, oh, we're not fortunate, because we are, and I know how lucky we are and how you know, hard I've worked to get this for us. But yeah, it's just not big enough. It's not our forever home, it's basically what I'm saying. And I am planning on, John and I, when I say I'm do include my husband, we are like a unity. We're planning on upsizing in maybe, I don't know, like 2-3 years. I don't really know. We're just going to see how the market gets on, because things in the UK are weird right now. So yeah. Right, I'm going to have some tea. Okay, I'm going to have a little tidy up behind me and you can join me and help me out. First things first, my camera bag strewn across the floor, purely because I lost one of my camera chargers, the one that I'm filming on actually. You guys, I lost the charger and it was upstairs in the bedroom under a pile of clothes, you know, as they are. So I don't really know where to put the camera bag because it was upstairs in the bed. And in the bed I mean like under the bed. I'm just going to put it in the cupboard. Okay, right. Books go next door. These are like diaries. They're gorgeous actually, look. Yeah, it's lovely. I don't really know what to do with them because I haven't really had anything like that before. I got sent them, which is really lovely. This is something for the cat. That can go away. That's for my mum. That's a birthday present for my mum. Her birthday's in March, but I bought them early because I went to Burford Garden Centre and they were there and I was just like, you know, I'm going to buy those because she absolutely loves them and she's never had them before. So how does she know she loves them? But she's always going on about them and always had like a thing of wanting them. They're basically very fancy, like chocolatey things. So yeah, I bought her those and we'll save them because they are quite expensive. Has anyone else realised that tidying is literally just redistributing? So you're actually just moving things into other places. What the hell is even this, John? What even is that? It's just like some, I don't even, you can see some just like random screws and I don't even know what that is. John's work phone. This is not his study. This is our house. His study is outside. Oh, let me show you these. I am so proud of these. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. And it smells divine. Yes, they're falling over a little bit. No, I don't care. And before anyone asks, I think it looks pretty like that. So let's just prop them up on one another. Like so. Oh, they're a bit dry. I think you guys need some water, don't you? There, you can go like that, okay? For now, you're flopping. I don't know which way around to put you because you've not all come out yet. Let's just stick you there like that. Hand cream. I'm just going to use, I don't need. Oh, it's so nice. This is a molten brown one that I've got. Heavenly Ginger Lily. Do you know what? That actually does smell quite heavenly. It's only in here because Tabitha brought it in here. She wanted me to put some on her hands. Holmes Fairy Tales. That was for the previous YouTube that you've probably watched. Yes. Okay. That goes there. That's just a basket. You can't even see it, but there's a basket there of books, which are Tabitha's. She's got so many books. I was going to do some finger painting with Tabitha, but we've not got around to it, so I am actually just going to leave that out on the side as a little like reminder. Okay, that's a bit tidy. I'm a bit happier with that now. That's actually our cocktail cabinet behind us, and I have decorated the top with some flowers, so yeah. I don't know if it's, I think it's the way I was brought up, to be honest. I do find that I get quite sentimental towards things, so I've got, I'm just going to show you and be totally transparent here. So I've got, you know, these boxes over here, which are, some of them are gifts and things to send out to friends that I've just not got around to doing. And then this box here is a box of old like baby things of Tabitha. Now I've got 2 or 3 of those around the cottage and to be honest, I don't know what to do with them, because part of me is like, I sort of want to get rid of them. Hazel, leave the cat food alone. Hazel? And the other part of me is just like, oh, you know, I don't know. I don't really know why I've still got them, and I don't really know what to do with them. And I'm not sure if I'm like attached to them, or if I'm like, I don't know what it is. I think part of me as well is like, I don't want any more children. I also do want some more, but I don't want to have to go through all of, you know, if you saw the PTSD video on here, you'll know everything. But I don't want to have to go through the birth again and go through that trauma again, because that's just been so difficult for me and my family. And I'd rather my daughter like, so deep now, but I'd rather my daughter had a mother and was happy and we could provide for her the best we could. You know, we're not the richest of families, but we're also not the poorest of families. However, potentially adding another child into the mix anytime soon would mean that we couldn't provide for Tabitha in the same way that we are now, or that we want to in the future. So, oh, lots of food for thought. Anyway, should we talk about something less depressing and something a bit more fun? I planted in the autumn. I'm trying to remember exactly when. I think it was like October to November time in the end, and some in September. Loads of bulbs out the front, like loads of bulbs in the front garden. Now, some have come up already, and by some have come up, I mean they're like, I don't know what they're called. I think they're called snowbells, and I'm only saying that because, again, mother-in-law called them that, but I don't think that's what they are. Sorry, Anne, I don't think that's what they are. They are like giant snowdrops, basically, and I've planted some other things that have come up, which are snowdrops. And yeah, there are lots of different types of snowdrops, and it just looks really pretty, and I'm really excited for the colour to pop out. I haven't... Hazel! Look, Hazel! You were just caught red-handed, young lady. So I've got the cat food in here. I'm just totally going off piece, aren't I? I've got the cat food in here in the dining room, purely because little miss over here, Labrador, she's hiding behind my chair now, eats everything. Like, I'm talking walls, floor, everything. So yeah, so yeah, we do feed her, by the way, the dog. Anyway, as I was saying, I've planted loads of bulbs, and they're all kind of like pinky colours and like dusky colours, and I just love that. And that's, you know, as you can see here with the like hyacinths and the wallpaper and generally most things in my house. I just absolutely love pink. I think it's such a lovely colour, and it's so happy and vibrant, and, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I think there's been a bad rep around like pink because of like pink tax, and, you know, pink is for girls and all of that. Whereas John looks really good in a pink shirt, like really dashing. And I think my father-in-law wore pink to our wedding, actually. Pretty sure he did. I vaguely remember. And my grandmother, my late grandmother, my mum's mum, her garden, she actually lived not far from here, which is quite sad because we didn't move here until, like, obviously last year, no, not last year, year before. We've nearly been here 2 years. And yeah, it would have been so lovely to have had her come up and help in the garden, because her garden was just gorgeous. It was just pink, and she was just like so green fingered with everything. Oh gosh, I always end up being quite somber, but at her funeral, Mum and I think my brother helped as well, I don't remember, I think it was just me and Mum actually, went to the cottage that she had, and we just cut all the flowers down from the garden, because she passed away like, I think it was just after March, January, February, March, I can't remember, it doesn't really matter, but we used all the flowers from her garden, and it was just so lovely, and I wore hot pink to her funeral, and yeah, it was just really nice. And I think it's just kind of like a way of also like remembering her, because I've actually got a huge wisteria up the side of the house that my mum's given me, that my brother-in-law Joey kindly brought over, thank you, if you're ever watching these, and that was from Grandma, and it's never flowered, so who knows, it might be the year. So I've been thinking of starting some crafting. I was talking to my therapist about this, and I want to start doing like a bit more painting and things like that. I'm not very good at painting, you know, to the sense of like, you know, some people are just amazing. And I tried watercolours for a while, but then I had tabby and I never like took it up any further. So I'd like to do some more painting of some sort, and I'm not really sure what. I'd thought of painting some of my old books that I've got like out on the bookshelf in the living room, but I don't know. Has anyone got any crafty ideas of things that I could start doing? I used to do jewellery making. I've done, you know, drying flowers, but it's not really the time of year for that. Wreath making, again, not really the time of year for that in terms of, you know, going and foraging for fresh flowers. But yeah, I'm just trying to think. So, right, I'm going to go and finish my tea, and I'm going to leave you lovely, lovely people to it, and we can catch up again on another chatting with Lucy. If you quite like these sorts of just like me sitting around chatting videos, then let me know and I can do some more, because I've never actually done these sorts of things before, just like, you know, chatting rubbish like you do with your friends. So yeah, and if anyone's got any tips for the garden, honestly, all ears, like sheds, what to do, like how to landscape it, like all of those things, I need help. So yeah, let me know. Thank you so much, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and leave me a comment below to say hi. Bye.